Okay, guys, let me to do. Yeah, let me do Mojo and I'm not how to do songs because some reason of copyright. For some reason YouTube don't allow that for some reason. Okay, let's do top 10 best 80s hit wonders. I wasn't around 80s, I wish. So I could be 30 years old already.
Let's go help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Okay, who sat at my desk? Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best 80s hit wonders.
Don't worry, be happy.
For this list, we're ranking the most enduring, classic, or otherwise awesome hit songs from the 1980s from bands that didn't hit the top 40 a second time. These artists could have had hits in other countries, or had hits near the bottom of the top 100, but never again reached the same heights of commercial success.
But no one, I got
Let us know
2
in the
more
comments.
years.
Number 10.
I got
The
2 more
Warrior,
years left
Scandal
on B30.
featuring Patti Smith. It seems a bit unfair to label Scandal as a one-hit wonder because the band actually notched 4 other hits, but none of them cracked the top 40. The Warrior, however, peaked at number 7, and justifiably so because it is pure, polished pop rock blues. The song is anchored by Patti Smith's incredible vocals and singular personal style. Smith has power, charisma, and range to her voice, and the main riff is simple but super catchy and memorable. Scandal may have never shot to the top of the charts again after The Warrior, but we will never forget how awesome this 80s hit was then, and how it still kicks butt today. Bang, bang! Number 9, In a Big Country. Big Country. The next band on our list is a case where continued chart success may have eluded them on the American Top 100, but they remained a popular force in their native land. Big Country enjoyed tons of hit singles on the UK charts, but in America they're known primarily for their hit In a Big Country. The song is an anomaly of sorts, in that the 1980s weren't exactly known as a decade when guitar-blasting Scottish rock dominated the charts. Still, that didn't stop In a Big Country from taking its jaunty melodies all the way to number 17. In a big country, dreams stay with you, like a lover's voice by the mountainside. And squish. Thank you. Good job.
Swish the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Now they got Skitters.
Start your fall
Skitters
projects today with Michael's
gummies
same-day
now?
delivery and curbside pickup. Number 8, We're Not Gonna Take It. Twisted Sister. Heavy metal has never been a genre focused on chart success. However, Quiet Riot broke down the doors in 1983 when their Metal Health album became the first from the genre to hit number 1 on Billboard. The floodgates were then opened for the hardest and heaviest to also be the most popular. Enter Twisted Sister, whose We're Not Gonna Take It reached number 21 when it was released in 1984. struggling in the underground scene since the late 70s, but Quiet Riot's success helped in bringing metal to the masses in all of its hairy glory. 2 more Twisted Sister singles would chart, but none would crack the top 40 or achieve the heights of We're Not Gonna Take It. We're not gonna take it anymore. Number 7, Don't Worry, Be Happy, Bobby McFerrin. Some artists achieve chart success as a fluke, while retaining their musical cred within their respective genres. Bobby McFerrin is one such musician, an influential and respected jazzman who's worked with legends like Chick Corea, Herbie Hancock, and Tony Williams. Then Don't Worry, Be Happy happened, and suddenly the whole world emulated Bobby McFerrin, and associated him with this #1 hit.
So don't worry. Be happy.
It's not that the song isn't indicative of McFerrin's unique vocal approach and style, but rather that success seemed to have come to him rather than the other way around.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Of course, it probably helped that the song was attached to the hit Tom Cruise movie Cocktail.
Don't worry.
Number 6, Beds Are Burning, Midnight Oil. Political statements and top 40 singles don't always go hand in hand, but sometimes the planets align in just the right way for bands to righteously rock. Midnight Oil was one of those groups, an Australian band with fiery,
Never
passionate
heard.
lyrics and a desire to have their creative voices heard. Luckily for them, Beds Are Burning managed to bring it all together. A song about demanding rights for Aboriginal Australians that also happened to have one hell of a chorus. Not all political songwriting also manages to be catchy, but Midnight Oil struck gold with those straightforward chords of Beds Are Burning, with the end results landing squarely in the crosshairs of both commercial success and artistic integrity. Number 5, The Safety Dance, Men Without Hats.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
The 1980s were a very visual decade, with MTV leading the way. It was a wild frontier where music video directors were experimenting with ideas that would later turn into defining images of the decade, for better or worse. We are unabashed fans of The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats, however, regardless of the infamous, we'll just say, Renaissance fairness of the video. Unsurprisingly, Men Without Hats didn't actually come from the Middle Ages, but instead were a then cutting-edge synth-pop band from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, who were at the right place at the right time with the right video and the right super catchy melody. Sure, Pop Goes the World might have cracked the top 20. But for many, The Safety Dance just, well, defines Men Without Hats.
We can dance, everything's under control.
Number 4, Tainted Love, Soft Cell.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away.
Speaking of synth-pop,
Sorry,
there's
my
another pioneer
amazing
of the genre
singer
that
way
didn't
more
really
better.
crack the US charts
My
apart from this
opinion.
gigantic hit. Tainted Love is just a monster track from that electronic genre that found an incredible amount of favor in the 1980s. We do honestly feel that sensational Soft Cell deserved much better on the US charts, since they never again reached the top 10, despite other singles charting in countries like Ireland, Finland, and Belgium. This dark and glorious track, desperate hoping from the inimitable Mark Allman, is a brooding cover of Gloria Jones' original 60s banger.
Take my fear, that's not me. Oh, take it.
It's one of the most enduring hits of the 80s, and we can totally see and hear why. Number 3, Video Killed the Radio Star, The Buggles. It's the trivia answer nearly everyone knows. Yes, Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles was the first music video played
You
on
mean
MTV.
the Bengals, not Bubbles. The Bengals.
Did you know, however, that this version is actually not the original version of the song? And that it peaked at number 40, barely making it a hit? To be honest, what really matters is that the clever song will forever be a part of the cultural zeitgeist of the 1980s. Recorded in 79. The Buggles track makes the best out of the production genius of Trevor Horn and Jeff
It's the
Downes.
Bengals. The
Sounding both
Bengals.
cheesy and seriously space-age.
My God,
and
people can't
perfectly
say the
suited for
band's
visual
right.
flash of the 80s. Plus, it's also crazy catchy.
New toy mini brands Toy Shop. Build, display, and play. Comes with 5 mystery minis. What will you find?
Number 2, 99 Luftballons. Nina. It isn't often when a song sung in a band's native tongue charts over an English translation, but that's exactly what happened for West Germany's Nina when 99 Luftballons made it all the way to number 2 on the US Billboard charts. Maybe it's that killer opening breakdown riff, the bass-heavy production, or Gabriella Kauner's striking looks and charismatic vocals, but 99 Luftballons is perhaps the new wave track to end all new wave tracks. It possesses an almost punkish quality to the band's attack, a visceral, go-for-the-throat approach that makes the happy melodies all the more impactful. Honestly, we dance every time we hear this one, with absolutely no shame. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. It's Raining Men, The Weather Girls. More like It's Raining Pop Hooks. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. Electric Avenue, Eddie Grant. Cool reggae goes pop.
We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher.
Somebody's Watching Me, Rockwell. A catchy Halloween staple.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I'm with the price. Oh.
I Want Candy, Bow Wow Wow. Another Malcolm McLaren creation. True, Spandau Ballet. A new romantic classic.
Want more music content? Watch Mojo produces an original podcast taking a behind-the-scenes look at all things music. The show provides authentic interviews with artists from all around the world, while also staying true to Watch Mojo's roots, with top 10 music banter thrown into the mix. What's the best advice Alice Cooper's ever given you? Looking back at the staying power, does it shock you?
No, we have negativity.
Exclusive interviews with award-winning artists, producers, singers, songwriters. Check out Inner Sleep.
Number 1, Come On Eileen, Dexy's Midnight Runners. Some older songs don't age well, while others are simply timeless. Come On Eileen absolutely belongs to the latter category, being a moving and melodic masterpiece of pop with a beating folk heart. Sure, the iconic video clip helps the song's case, but Dexy's Midnight Runners also does plenty of interesting things musically, bumping up the tempo and changing keys for maximum emotional impact. It tells a very simple story, but does it perfectly and with tons of charm to spare. Come On Eileen may have been the only American number 1 hit for Dexy's Midnight Runners, but there were 2 songs from the decade that were both definitive and definitively awesome.
Oh, I swear, at this moment,
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from one.
Alright guys, I will see you my fourth one, so I see you then.